Hey, g'day, it's Lone Puppy here. Just making a another update on my carrier. I've made a bunch of modifications. I've added all the turrets, but I haven't bothered to change their hull. I've changed all the hull to the main ship to what I originally intended. I've also added details to captain's quarters and office quarters and general quarters. Done some more detailing on the inside, and because all the colours changed, I've added in, I thought just plain navy grey, well, battleship grey was a bit bland. I've made a control room for the fighter docking bays. These, just ignore these, they're just rubbish that I've got notes on. These are all the locking for each door, and these control each door. There's a fighter in this, in bay 1. I can open the doors. Oh wait, the door's locked at the moment, so if we go and have a look out here, see the door's locked. If I try and open it, nah, access denied. So if I go in here, unlock the door, it's now accessible and I can open it from the outside or the inside or from the control room. And of course it activates the force fields before opening the doors. There's also a safety feature so that if this door here is left open, it closes that as well. So yeah, now I've had a real mare trying to work out the auto launch for the for all the bays. And it's just driven me up the wall, but I think I finally have it sorted. So this here is just simulating. Okay, I'll just turn that off. So that's the simulation for the auto launch trigger for this particular bay. So if I hit this, it'll set off a chain of events which open, turn on the force fields, open the doors and launch the ship. So here we go. Doors open and off we go. Oh yeah, I forgot, and it closes the door. It leaves it unlocked so that the ship can return. There's an area activation out here, so as soon as the ship disrupts that, it triggers the doors to open. I've tried making that happen by having the ship, by just teleporting the ship into place, but it doesn't seem to work. Try it again. Yeah, so I have to trigger it from in here for some reason. I might be too late. Yep. Yeah. So the key is that area activation. Oh wait, maybe it's not triggering because I haven't set them up. Oh no, I have. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but that's the kind of disaster that you can have if that doesn't trigger correctly. And as you can see, I triggered it manually and it opened the bottom door because that doesn't get jammed, but for some reason teleporting the ship doesn't work. I wonder if I can teleport it out back to somewhere else. No, I have to go out there and undock it. Oh no, better hold my breath. let's get in here. Right. Oh. Whoa. Over there. Oh. Oh, put me at that coordinates. At those coordinates. Oh, that's nifty. Okay. Where on earth am I? Right. So let's go and try and close that door. Let's see if I can trigger this manually from out here. Right. Door is closed. Where is that activation? There it is. So if I fly the ship in, see what happens. Ah, now it works. So as you can see, the area activation triggered the door. I think it's just because I've let's try. Where is it? Come on, catch. Ah. Oh, there we go. So I'm now on the docking rail. So the idea is if the AI is flying the fighter, it will try to redock there, and the area activation should trigger it. And then once it docks, it locks the door, and the locking system automatically closes everything. And everything resets. Now, this is how I wanted everything to look. Well, actually, if I take it out, come out of here. Oh, where am I? Okay. So if I go back out. Oh. So I wanted the deck to look like this. So all the bright yellow is gone. Although the yellow did look pretty good, but this is the color scheme I was going for. And this blue stripy business, that's an afterthought. I might just leave that door open. Just check it's working. So yeah, see, the door automatically locked, and there's just a bunch of random stuff all around it just to make it look like it's something important. I've started building an area down here where people can sit down and relax and look out the windows while flying through space on a mission or whatever. And I'm using these as like the onboard replicators. Why not? Can be anything you want. Okay, so what I will do is, so that even though this is all locked down, I can go, let's see, I go down and, oh, where am I? Go out to the deck. So this would normally be, that activation box would normally be triggered by the launch all fighters AI control. Or it's also got a an internal ship remote, so that you can do it like if you're the pilot of the carrier, you can trigger all the fighters to launch if you want. Primarily it's just going to be hooked up for the AI to trigger, so when a red alert occurs, it will automatically trigger the launch of these fighters. And I'd want all the AI to be on all the time, so I made some modification to this fighter as well. I made this undercarriage but a little bit more similar to this front part. Reason for that is because I discovered a pipe going from that what I call the docking shield, which is this force field around here. It had a pipe going down to the activation block. Oh, I'm going to have to fill that in. Didn't notice that. And yeah, it automatically triggers when it docks, so but you can turn it on and off. Let's say you want to space a bad guy or someone you just don't like. Put your helmet on, push that button. Now, what was I going to do? I was going to demonstrate the launch again. So the launch unlocks the bay doors and lets the ship go. So we'll go launch. Oh yeah, because it was already on. Now we'll go launch, unlock, and off you go. And don't forget to close the door. There we go. And he's happily on his way to that way. So all of these doors will behave the same. I mean bays, I should say. All the docking bays will behave the same. I'm almost nearing completion. I made that orange, but I think I'll go back to black. Black, blue and yellow, the main colours. I'm just going to stick to it. In here, I may leave it orange in here because it stands out, but outside I'm going to make it black. I did have an animation sequence for these and it just looks terrible. I don't know if it's my PC or what, but when it's running, oh no, that's right, I've disconnected it all, I think. Yeah, I ditched it. So yeah, no, it's all gone. Yeah, so all that's going to be deleted as well. Yeah, so I have started building the loading bay for cargo and whatnot, and I made it a U-shaped airlock. I mean, sorry, an L-shaped airlock. So an L bend or an elbow airlock. Yeah. None of the buttons or anything work yet, but that's easy. It's a simple thing to make. Oh yeah, I'll give you a look around the ship, a few changes. So this is first officer's quarters. So got random, what I'll do, I'll turn this off. Right, so you got the food replicator, little table, chairs, bed, couch, not a lot. And down here we've got the captain's quarters, different layout. He's got a computer screen and it's got a storage block, but I put the plant there because I didn't really want it right next to the bed. And you can't access the storage block because the plant is in the way. So I don't know. I don't really care. It's just something to look at. Down here we have officers' quarters. I've decided this to be the chief pilot and engineer, chief engineer. They camp out together because they're best buddies. And on the other side we have the doctor and science officers. Oh, yeah, doctor and science officers. I should change that wording. Anyway, Oh yeah, as you can see I've got button for the door, button for the lights. It's probably a bit, looks a bit funny, but whatever. It's another simple room. I haven't really put a lot into it. Go down here. Whoops. Oh, now that's the launch bay. Down here we have general quarters for anyone. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beds. I worked out how many crew I'd theoretically have, but I've forgotten all about it. I'm not sure how many it is now. Port medical bay. It's got a couple of beds, so you could use them to sleep in. Random stuff on the other side. Whoops. We have the starboard medical bay, and again it's got a couple of beds, but you may notice the whole layout's a bit different. I thought it'd be different. Okay, and the rest of this is in my other video. Yeah, that's not good. To fix that. What else have I got? Oh yeah, that's right. I made a change to the bridge in the upper section. Oh no, not to the bridge. Here, put this door in. It goes down to this precarious thing to go outside. Mainly because I got sick of having to go all the way down to the bottom to get outside, or going out through the shuttle bay. I thought, stuff it, I'll make something just so I can get in and out. So normally I'd have to go out here. I'm just being lazy. I might delete those out. I put them in for convenience. Oh yeah, I've changed the shuttle bay door controls. I've added in locking, so you can lock. You can actually use this to contain someone. See it? Oh bugger! Because I've made some logic changes, I've disconnected all the lights, so I'm going to have to fix that. So if you go in here, I'll get out of here and I'll go up to the bridge. Oh yeah, I've put transporters everywhere. Bridge. Alright, so if we go out to the shuttle bay, I don't think I've demonstrated the shuttle yet. So let's take it for a spin. So automatically opens the doors for me. Door, I should say. But it doesn't close it. So I might need to work on a timing circuit or area activation to do that. So because I'm out of there, there it is. Yep, it's a pretty zippy little shuttle. I can use the Astrotech to repair stuff if it's broken. Hey, that's trippy. I've never seen that happen before. Never crossed the beams. Let's try that again. That was pretty trippy. Huh. It's not going to do it. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Right. So, oopsie. Oh yeah, that big hulk there is the result of me using the symmetry planes in a bad way. I was making modifications to the forward section where I was building those control rooms. I didn't realise I had another symmetry plane on, and it built them out here. But silly me, instead of turning the symmetry plane off before I started deleting all this lot, I deleted all my work and I couldn't get it back. And it's just lucky that I saved saved it at a period of construction, and it didn't take me much to rebuild it. So that thing's just floating around waiting for me to shoot at it. So yeah, now, oh yeah, I haven't shown you the docking for the shuttle. So we'll just get it lined up, shall we? Let's straighten this out. Alright, open the door. Oh, wrong button. Let's try that again. Okay, so let's just cruise in. I need to lower it down a bit. Oops, not too low. I'll crash into things. I might do this from this view. Let's try cruising in. Let's try this a bit closer. There we go. And just like Batman, I get it to turn around. Ready for launch. So, it's pretty much where I'm at the moment. It's quite strange I've been able to have an update so early, but that's where I'm at. I'm going to take this out for a spin at some point and stick a bunch of bombers and fighters onto it, see what happens. I've deliberately made it pretty average. Like I could have filled every nook and cranny with shield blocks and recharges and massive amounts of power and thrust, but I wanted it to make it interesting to go around inside and make it not invincible. You know, I want it to be something that people can actually take on with a small craft if they're willing. And the fighters themselves are pretty weak, although you can actually substitute the fighters for my drone fighter. This drone fighter here, and this thing is much better than the fighter itself. It's got more weapons on it as well, so that would be another option. Just if you're going to fly it yourself, if you're just going to cruise around with drones, then I would recommend swapping it out for one of those drones, and swap all the fighters out for those drones. But if you want a bunch of mates to rock around with, you can have 8 pilots for 8 fighters, and everyone can zip around in their fighters. Those fighters are alright if you're piloting them, because you can shoot missiles down. They're pretty quick, but they are pretty vulnerable, so you can get killed really quick, which is what I was intending for this. So there you have it. That's my construction log update number 3. Thanks for watching.